COVID-19 Week 2 update coming at you now. Play my music.
Here's another Get More video with the VO hustler himself, Rob Moreira. Get more with Rob Moreira.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Rob Moreira here with another Get More with Moreira video. That's right. COVID-19 Isolation Week 2. Have you started eating, people? Because that means you've been cooped up too long. I'm joking. Nah, it's Isolation Week 2, basically. Shutdown Week 2. Whatever you want to call it. COVID-19 Week 2. Whatever. In any event, things still crazy. Ain't not much changed. Things kind of look worse than they do look better. But in any event, I ain't here to talk about the news and none of that. I am here to talk about the VO landscape and things I've kind of been noticing. So, as you'd recall from my first video, I was kind of telling everybody to strap up, get your shit in gear, and if you can, find yourself a closet and turn it into a booth, because things are changing. Things are changing. The business is changing really fast, and everybody's trying to kind of accommodate now, to kind of catch up, or at least those that weren't ready to go yet, ready to do the broadcast quality stuff. So now everybody's kind of scrambling. Hashtag fact. I really wish Source Connect would go public, because Source Connect probably made so much money just over the last week. It's not even funny. It took like 3 vets to be like, yo, if you don't got Source Connect, get it. And like 8,000 people off those 3 vets saying that, they ended up all getting Source Connect. Honestly, probably like 20% are even gonna use it, but it was crazy. It was wild. I mean, the thirst is real, and understandably so. The economy's taking a hit, and truth be told, as voice actors, we've been very fortunate where, depending how you've modeled your business, you could be coming out pretty okay out of this. You might actually end up seeing an increase in work as opposed to a decrease. So I have not seen either per se. I mean, auditions have been about the same amount. In terms of my bookings, they've been about the same amount. So I haven't felt the change in whether it be positive or negative. But I will say that it looks like it's heading towards a very big upswing, specifically for podcasts, anything with like entertainment, like kids podcasts and such, and audiobooks. If you're an audiobook person, you're gonna be straight. Granted, it's not like you could do more than like one at a time anyway, but there's gonna be a lot of audiobook work out there. I have seen companies saying like, we're about to double down on our production because there's people at home and people are bored and people need stuff to do. So people are going to be listening to audiobooks, because not everybody's going to be strapped to Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus or whatever. There are going to be people that are going to be rocking the audiobook. So, and you could go through an audiobook in a day, truthfully, if you just about it. Because what else are you doing? You could listen to it while you're gardening, working on your house, painting, whatever the case may be. You're able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there should be an upswing coming soon. Also, if you have agents, you probably have already been getting the call. Or if you are on rosters for production houses, you've already been getting the call. Everybody more than likely has been seeing online forms come in their way, asking them what kind of equipment they have at home, because now production companies, not all of them have halted their work. Some are, like I said, some of them are ramping up, and they want to know what talent they can rely on, that they know they can get good sounding files, that know how to at least basically engineer their stuff and have the space so that when they record, it sounds good. So there's a lot of people asking that. Some are a little bit more specific than others. It looks like some are just, it seems like the general knowledge that people want is, do you have a space where you can record professional quality um, audio? They're not necessarily always asking about the microphone or the DAW or your interface. Not all of them are. Again, I'm just going by the general question. So the general has been, can you provide studio quality, broadcast quality audio? And do you have Source Connect, IBDTL, or ISDN, so that they can connect remotely to you so that they can record it on their own? So those two definitely have been the most prevalent in terms of questions, has been those two general. Now, from there, it does get into specifics at that point. Not so much with the recording software like the Source Connect and such. Not so much that, but but specifically what you have, as your setup. Some want to know if you have a booth. Some want to know specifically what mic you have. Some want to know literally your everything top to bottom, mic interface, recording software, your DAW, what computer you got, like, do you have hard drive space for stuff? So yeah, so it really depends. Some get really specific, and then some not so much. I have also seen, interestingly enough, though this has only been one, so I did see this in one, where they were looking for the talent to have specific gear, as opposed to like, as opposed to the general question, can you provide professional audio quality? It was more like, you need to have this gear to work this job, basically. And it wasn't cheap stuff, so like they were looking for full on legit veteran actors who have spent the money to get this gear. Because I mean, I saw an Apollo Twin on there. I saw Sennheiser MKH 416, the TLM 103. I mean, these are $1,000 mics and $1,000 interfaces that they're saying are prerequisites to working with this. So it's out there. It's out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be tough for some of y'all who are rocking the USB mics, but listen, you know what I'm saying? It's by necessity, upgrade by necessity. That's ideally how you should be running things anyway. Just because I've been seeing the call for that. If you haven't yet, if it hasn't been requested by you to upgrade, if your agent hasn't said, hey, you think you can upgrade X, Y, and Z so I can send you on more stuff, unless you get those calls, I wouldn't push to start getting all the gear, right now. Like, now isn't necessarily the time to be spending money, because there may not be a lot of money coming in. So now is technically when you should, be saving what you can and working with what you got. Ultimately, that's really where you want to be. Now, with that being said, Source Connect. If you're gonna get Source Connect, let's just say you're gonna ignore me and you're gonna be like, I'm gonna get Source Connect because everybody's getting it and all the work is going that route. Which, for the record, in the last 2 weeks, I have yet to do a Source Connect session. But then again, I've only been working with 3 of my clients, and I've never worked Source Connect with them anyway. Regardless of the fact, Source Connect. If you're gonna get Source Connect as a, or if you're planning on getting it after you book a gig, number one, don't do that. Don't wait till you book the gig to then get Source Connect, because you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot. Reason being, the setup for Source Connect is not exactly the easiest. You kind of have to know what you're doing to a capacity, and if you're looking for the Source Connect support to help you, they are so whomped right now. So they will not be able to help you. Not right away. They will, just not right away. It's going to take a bit. So if you all of a sudden have a session, like in an hour or 45 minutes, they're probably not going to be able to help you. So if you know in your gut as a business decision, it is wise to jump on the Source Connect bandwagon, be it their monthly subscription or the full buyout, regardless which one it is, then just get it now. Don't wait for the job. Just get it now. Get it set up. So at least you know that when, hopefully, if and when you book said job that is requesting Source Connect, you can just connect. and then go from there. I bought it full out. I have it, but I never set it up because I was just like, I haven't needed it. And then every what has happened, and I'm kind of like, maybe I should get my Source Connect set up properly. And now I'm having a hard time because more so because of the support. Now trying to find support is difficult. I have to now find time in my day where I can, wait an hour or two to speak to one of them so that hopefully they can help me out. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Again, I haven't needed it yet. But the auditions they're all pretty much saying the same thing. They're saying one of two things or a combination of the two things, which is must have a professional broadcast quality home studio, and or must have Source Connect, or both. Must have a home studio and Source Connect. So yeah, that's kind of where things are moving right now. So it looks like everybody needs to be able to provide good quality audio. That doesn't mean that you have to go and buy a Sennheiser. Doesn't mean you have to go and buy a booth or start building one full out. If you think now's the time to do that and you have the funds and you think it's a wise investment to do now, then rock and roll. I'm not here to tell you what you should or should not do. I'm just letting you know that you don't have to go and jump the shark and just start buying everything. You don't have to do that right away. Again, grow your business as you need it. If you're new to voiceover, you're gonna buy $1,000 microphone, an $800 interface, a $700 Source Connect with 650. And for what? Like, are you making that kind of money doing voiceover? Are your projects that that lucrative at this point? Are you booking anything? Have you booked anything? You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. That's a big investment to throw down, in hopes that it somehow makes you more competitive. Ultimately, what makes you competitive is your talent. That's what it's always going to come down to, and hopefully, hopefully you took a closet in your house, and if you let's just say you have no booth. Let's say you have no booth right now. Find a closet, empty it out, whatever it is, winter clothes, who cares? We're in isolation right now. Where are you gonna go? Nobody's gonna see you. So get the crap out of the closet, or surround the walls with these clothes. Make yourself a closet booth and call it a day, and have that until this COVID-19 thing is gone. But it is possible. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you that don't have booths, you can do it. You can do it. You can work. Just think it through. Don't try to follow the pack. Know your business. Know your necessities. Know what you think is going to benefit you and your business now. That's what you should be doing. Okay? Don't follow the flock, because you might end up dropping a lot of money on equipment that you may not even necessarily need. So don't go crazy. Don't start spending all your money. Now is the time when you should be pumping the brakes on spending and be a little bit more thinking out of the box on how you can do what you do on a budget. Yeah? Sounds good. Cool. So yeah, it's your boy. Make sure you stay tuned this week. Friday, things kind of slid over a little bit. In terms of videos, I'm dropping this video tonight. It's Wednesday night. And typically what I do is I either drop my Get More video Monday or Tuesday, and then I do my New on the Stoop on Thursday. So my New on the Stoop, instead of being on Thursday, which is tomorrow, I'll be doing that on Friday instead. So that one's going to be on Friday, so make sure you check that one out. I think it's a pretty apropos video for the current times, so I think it'll do everyone a little good. In any event, thanks for checking me out as always. Much love to all my subscribers. If you're not a subscriber and you're just checking out this video for the first time, hit that red button, and then make sure you hit that little bell icon so that you can get notifications on my videos on when I drop them. So this is my Get More video. Make sure you stay tuned on Friday for the On the Stoop, and then I'll probably have something a little bit different for you guys next week. I'll probably drop another impressions video. We'll see. I don't know. Trying to stay creative during this outbreak. In any event, much love to y'all. Make sure, please heed my words. For you guys that are newer in the business, don't go crazy spending all your money. Do what you got to do. Play your business. Play your game. Don't let the thirst take over. Don't let the thirst make you do crazy things and drop a lot of money on stuff that you don't necessarily need. All right? Have a good one, y'all. Love.